This is another one of my latest installs. So this is a Crimson Lord, Maul's lightsaber from the Solo movies. So I've done some weathering to it. So the chassis was designed and supplied to me by James Lawrence Wareham. So he's done it so you can do a 2-board setup, 2 batteries, 2 boards. I've just gone for the 1-board setup, but I have done the config as 2 separate blades, so you can do different styles on each blade, or staggered ignition, not have one of the blades lit, so I've done that on some of them I think, so the bottom blade doesn't always light up on all of them. So I've installed this with a Proffie 2.2, KR Sabres pin set, 2 KR Sabres pin sets, 18650 power keeper battery, 21mm recharge port, and a 24mm bass speaker. So it's fully removable chassis designed. You print it off in 3 parts, and then it's held together with the magnet rings that you do use on when you do a magnet blade setup.
You and I will be working much more closely from now on.
So I've set it up for, these are the buttons here, so both sets of buttons work. So the top ones are power and the bottom ones are auxiliary. So then you slide the chassis in and you match the buttons up as you slide it in, and then it slides all the way in. So it's now in place. So I've done both the blade plugs that come with it, I've neopixeled them. So there is one slight drawback with this lightsaber, and that is sound venting. It is very quiet. That said, the actual hilt itself makes up for that, because it is absolutely stunning. So I've only got one blade, one neopixel blade at the moment, so I've popped this one in. So blade retention is in the middle of the 2 small claws. So you pop a blade in the bottom one, and the bottom one will light up as well. I've done this on the latest 4.7 OS, so there's loads of different blade styles on it.
You have been well trained, my young apprentice. They will be no match for you.
So obviously I put a few more fonts on here, and then there's a few other ones as well.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
So you get different flames on the emitter, different types of blade styles. So this one's, I think this is a smoke style blade. And there's music obviously as well. Sorry, bear with me. And you get cool downs on the emitter as well, flares on the emitter. get a cooldown on the emitter.
What I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired for a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
So that's from Taken, Liam Neeson, but I use this as my dark side Qui-Gon. So this one's got a smoke effect on the green with a white flare, well, silver flare on the emitter, and then that fades out after a while.
Empress Palpatine.
Unstable effect with a white flare.
You hard to get rid of.
And also with some of the blade styles on here, when you do a swing, I haven't got enough room to do it in here and demonstrate it. You do a swing, you get floods of colours or white flares in with the main colour as you're swinging it. And also on some of the lock-ups, as you move the hilt, the lock-up moves. And blasters as well, when you move the hilt. Sometimes the blaster clash will be in a different place.
Wherever you are hard to find. I've been trained in your Jedi arts by Count Dooku.
So I think I've set this one up because he uses two different colour blades. He uses a green and a blue blade. I'm pretty sure I've set the bottom one up as blue. So you've got a green and a blue blade. Grievous. It's hard to tell. It might be just a flare, but I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's a blue and a green. It's a fire blade.
Solo killer.
This one's actually got like a slightly orange emitter flare. Probably can't see it on the camera, and then it pops out. And you'll get cooldowns as well, which they can be intermittent as well. They don't, not always show up. So this is another smoke effect blade, but with a slight colour change to it as it goes through. So it's orange and then sort of more reddish colour.
Desolation.
So unstable purple with a blue flare.
Vader's assassin.
Star Killer. So this is a purple fire blade, and with this one it's responsive, so the more you move the blade, the higher the flame goes. Really cool effect.
Fulcrum.
So this is Ahsoka, so it's silver, but then you'll get like orange sort of hints every now and again running through the blade.
The
Star Killer, so this one's rain effect on the blade, because there's rain and thunder on the hum. Really cool sound from that.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
It's another Kylo.
You would be wise to surrender.
Yeah. Probably.
And then Cow from Fallen Order. This is the last one. So you get an orange sort of flare on the lightsaber on the whole blade as it first ignites, and then it goes to a solid red. And I think it's got a flicker to it as well. Yeah, it's got a slight flicker which has orange flickers in it every now and again.
Crimson Lord.
And then back to the beginning. So yeah, really beautiful lightsaber. Just a shame about the sound venting. But it is possible to make it louder by drilling it, I guess, making a hole somewhere where I think the speaker sits where the switch is. Just, well, the dummy switch. So it would be possible to drill a small hole to make the sound venting better. But it's not something I personally would bother doing. It's not massively loud, but it makes up for it in so many ways. Absolutely awesome lightsaber. Any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching.